Alright, check this out. I want to talk about my lack of uploads, especially this Mortal Kombat shit. And to be honest, I don't agree with the mechanics in this game and how some characters benefit more than others. Like Liu Kang, for instance. You know, his forward 4. The move itself is -7. Forward 4-3 is -7. This is on block. What's the other shit? The forward 4-3 up 3 is +4 on block. I don't believe each part of that string should be safe because he has a lot of options out of each button you press, each one. Like I don't get it. Like, only thing I agree with that string is when you do forward 4-3 up 3, it's a gap in between it. So that means you can flawless block it or punish it. Flawless block it, you can punish it because of the gap between it. That's how I feel it should be across the board for all characters. You implemented the flawless block system, but the frame data it's not right. You know what I mean? If it's a flawless block or it's a gap between it and you don't react to the gap and somebody does the full string, it should be plus on block. Hands down. Kung Lao, if I do forward 1-3 up 2 and you let the entire string come out without punishing it, I should be plus on block. You see what I'm saying? Because it's 2 gaps in between that string. It's 2 gaps. Whereas this Liu Kang one is only 1. Plus you can stagger it. Plus he has other moves, special moves you can do out. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. And it comes out so fast you can do it again and again and again because the options make you respect the forward 4. Like, look at this shit. It's 2 gaps. So if you let me do this full thing with Kung Lao, I should be plus on block. I don't get it, bruh. I don't get it. It renders shit useless. I would like to think if I have a character that got 15 strings, I want at least 8 of those strings to be valuable, dog. At least 8. But in this game, you got maybe like 1 or 2, depending on the character. Like, that shit is ridiculous, man. Y'all making all these moves and variations. It don't make sense. Variations. Why use one variation and switch to the other one when this one variation does everything? Y'all need to scrap the variation system completely, bruh, and just make the characters. Because it seems like y'all, I don't get it. Like Liu Kang, he can do everything in one variation. Why would I play the other one? He can zone, he can apply pressure. Why would I use the other one? You know what I'm saying? The other one gets a buff. You should have incorporated that with the low fireball. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just frustrating, dog. And I'm not saying it just off these 2 characters. You got other characters that don't even play the game. Like, they playing a separate game than the rest of the cast. And it get to a point where you only see these characters online and it's annoying. Like, I play Kung Lao and I beat a lot of the top tier characters, but just seeing them over and over and over and over again, this shit is really frustrating, dog. And don't get me wrong, this in every fighting game. This is in every shooting game. I'll use a shooting game for example. Like Call of Duty, it's always gonna be guns that are superior to the other ones. Always. But when you realize this and you see it and the community give you feedback, You need to make adjustments correctly. I'm not saying nerf the characters that are good. You need to buff the weaker ones. That's how you fix that. Buff the weaker ones. Leave the characters as they are, but you need something to compete with them. Because if you keep nerfing a specific character, you're gonna destroy the character. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. They say a third tournament variation is coming. Why are people hyped up for a third tournament version? And in the last game we had 3. In this game we should have 4. Why y'all so excited for a third variation? It should have came with the game. It should already be a third. Like, I don't get it. Y'all speculating, oh, I wish this one. Y'all gonna let these motherfuckers get away with the fact that it's not a third variation. They got all these moves that we cannot use in tournament. That's waste of space on the game. You could have added more characters or something. You could have did something else with all the space and all. That's ridiculous. Like, he's too easy to play. Like, Kung Lao got a fucking, I think it's a 1-frame link, like on some Super Street Fighter 4 type shit. He got 1-frame links and he's harder to play than the, bruh, I just don't understand it. Hey, it's fucking mind boggling. Like, why would you do this full string right here with Kung Lao? Give me a reason on why you would do it. And everybody down pokes in the game to check you. If you do this full string, down poke, it's gonna beat it. Bruh. All I can do is shake my head. If I had to Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11. This for damn sure is not the best one. For damn sure. I like Mortal Kombat 10 better. I don't think they should have took the run mechanic out. Like, it's a lot of shit I don't agree with. Another string Kung Lao got that makes no sense is his forward 2, 3. No, it's forward 2, 1, 4. That's his flowing waters or whatever the fuck the name of it is. Don't care about the name. I just care about how it functions and what its purpose is. It's a good, it has good range. It's a good whiff punisher. But each part of that string is negative. The forward 2, I'm talking about negative to where it can be punished, -9 plus. You know what I'm saying? I think I could be wrong. I don't have the information in front of me, but forward 2 is like -9 or some shit. You can easily see it and it recovers slow. You can easily see it and react accordingly. I do it all the time. Then the next part of the string, forward 2, 1. Ain't that like -13 or some shit? It's some, I'm not sure. It's some crazy number to where you can punish it easily. Then the ending of it where he throw the little hat down and kick, that's for damn sure negative, -13 or something. Like, each part of that can be punished, so why the fuck would I use it? Why would I use it? So I have to whiff punish. Like, moves recover so fast. Like, it would have to be a trip guard. Somebody I have to jump in with a normal for me to use that string. Cause I know I can get a hit off of it. You know what I mean? It's no guarantee for me to be like, it's a useless string. And they think by adding a crushing blow at the end of it, that's supposed to, it's a crushing blow that launches the opponent so they gonna break out of it. How much damage you think you gonna get off of that before they break out of it? Like, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. And I'm just talking about these 2 characters in this video. If I was to do a breakdown on each character, it would not make no sense. Like I'm talking about as an overall. You have to look at the overall thing. I can't just take a character by itself and I have to compare him to another character or to the entirety of the game. That's why I brought the flawless block mechanic in here, because shit makes no sense within it, and you can't make it make sense to me. I don't know, man. I just did this quick little rant, bro. I got so much to talk about that I dislike about this game, bro, that is just ridiculous. Like, I might keep it going. Like, make another video talking about something else that don't make sense, like the anti-airs and how, matter of fact, I'll throw that in here before this shit go off. Down to, ain't that an uppercut? It's supposed to be an anti-air, but if you do it to somebody on the ground, it's safe and it has pushback. You have to flawless block it so it can be negative. That don't make sense. How I'm a flawless block an uppercut? That'll be some lucky shit. It sucks anti-airing somebody. They have to be right up on you to use. Oh my god, I'm gone, bro.